Namaste children, this is Mosmi here, your science teacher, Mangala Vidya Mandira. Previous class we have started chapter 1 Nutrition in Plants. In that already we have finished introduction, mode of nutrition in plants, photosynthesis. So today we will discuss more about photosynthesis as well as other mode of nutrition in plants. In photosynthesis, plants prepare carbohydrate. That carbohydrate stored in the plant as a starch. Today we are going to prove starch present in leaves. So to do this experiment, what do we need? So required materials are 2 healthy potted plant, 1 big beaker, 1 test tube, Bunsen burner, watch glass, water, alcohol, iodine. So we are getting 2 healthy potted plant. In that one we will keep in dark room for 72 hours, another one we will keep in sunlight. So during experiment, first we will take the leaf from the plant which we kept in sunlight. So here that leaf, what we will do, first we will boil the leaf in water for few minutes. After that we will take out this leaf and keep inside a test tube which containing alcohol, and again we will boil it. So why we are using alcohol here? We are using alcohol to remove the chlorophyll from the leaf. So you might observe here the color of the alcohol got changed. So it become greenish color. Now again we will wash the leaf in water. Then we'll keep this leaf on a watch glass and apply few drops of iodine. So you can see the change of the color of the leaf. So again we will do the same process with the one leaf from the plant which we keep inside the dark room. So there we will observe that color of the leaf will not change by applying the iodine. So what we can conclude, that from the above experiment we can conclude that the starch present in leaves. That means the starch will happen during photosynthesis. Now we know during photosynthesis plants synthesize carbohydrate. So this but from the food we are going to get other than carbohydrate like protein and fat. So how the plant will synthesize this protein and fat, here we will discuss now. So we know carbohydrate, the main component are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Similarly for fat also main components are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. So these hydrogen, oxygen, carbon are getting from carbon dioxide and water. But protein has amino acid group, that means extra nitrogen. So this extra nitrogen component from where plant will get. So we know in the atmosphere there are most in the air amount of nitrogen is maximum, but plants can't take directly from the air. So how they will get? They will get the nitrogen from the soil. So either we will apply nitrogen based fertilizer to the soil, plants will get, or else some bacteria are present, they will convert this gaseous nitrogen into absorbable nitrogen to the soil, and plants can easily absorb with the help of root with water. So this process is not known as nitrogen fixation. Okay, so when nitrogen they are getting, and they can also synthesize the protein, and we are getting that protein from the plants. Like pulses are best example of proteins, whereas the roots of the pulses plants, there some bacteria called rhizobium, they will grow and they will fix the nitrogen to the soil. Now other mode of nutrition in plants, heterotrophy. Hetero means other, trophy means nourishment. So other, that means they can't prepare their own food, they depends on other to get their food. In that, first one is parasitic. Parasites are organism that lives in or on the other body and get the nourishment. That means they are completely depend on the host body, from where they are getting their food as well as shelter. So they can grow inside the host body or outside the host body. Okay, like here if you observe this Cuscuta or Amarbel, so this yellow color ribbon like growth you can see on this big plant. So these are nothing but the parasites, and Rafflesia is the biggest flower in the world, and that is also a parasitic plant. So parasitic plant completely depends on the other host body. So you don't confuse that, as we are depends plants or animals for our food, that means we are not parasites, because we are not living on the host body, we are living separately only for food we are getting. We are heterotrophs, but we are not parasites. Okay, another one is insectivorous. Some insectivorous plants, some plants are there, they can prepare their food by photosynthesis also they are trapping insect and getting their food. So this kind of plants are known as insectivorous plants. Example, pitcher plant, sundew, Venus flytrap, etc. So here you can observe pitcher plants. So their leaf growth as a pitcher. So inside the pitcher, this plant will go, and the inside it will get tangled, and from the plant some juice will, enzyme will come out and digest this insect, and they will get the nutrition from this. Okay, like that way they will get the nutrition from the insect. That's why they are called insectivorous plants. Another one is saprotrophs. Sapro means dead or decay. So those who will get their nutrition from dead or decaying matter, they are called saprotroph, or saprotrophic nutrition they have. Now you might observe some fruits or vegetables, when it is going to spoil, that white or black color hair like growth we can observe. That is nothing but fungi. So this fungi will grow on dead or decaying matter. Their food habit is saprotrophic nutrition. So we can observe mushroom, then some growth on dead wood, like umbrella like growth we will get, they are called also fungi. Then we can see hair like growth on bread. If we keep bread for few days, we can see they are getting spoiled with the help of this fungi. Okay, so like that way the organism which has this kind of nutrition, they are called saprotrophics. That means their nutrition depends on the dead or decaying matter. Now symbiosis. Symbiosis is the helping each other. That means they are living together for their shelter and nutrients, and help each other. This relationship is known as symbiosis. So here you can see one plant, and down on the roots different fungi. So here the fungi will collect the minerals, water, and give to the root, to the soil, plant, and plants will prepare the food, and that food will get fungi, and so fungi are getting shelter as well as food from the plant, and plants also getting minerals and nutrients, water with the help of fungi. Similarly, another one example you can lichens. Lichens is nothing but algae and fungi living together. So algae, green color algae will prepare food with the help of photosynthesis, and this food they will supply to the fungi. Fungi will collect water, minerals from the soil and give to the algae. So like that way they will help each other, that means they will share their food as well as shelter. So this kind of nutrition is known as symbiosis. Okay, now from that time onwards we are taking, plants are getting minerals, nutrients, everything from the soil. That means soil, when they are taking from the soil, soil's nutritive values are going to less. So how we can increase that again? So we can do this work in two process. One is we can apply manure or fertilizer from the outside. So that fertilizer will be enriched of phosphorus, potassium, then nitrogen, etc. So that will be enrich the soil again, and plants will get the minerals from the soil again. Another one is crop rotation. So crop rotation is nothing but in one field we can do different types of crops. So when we will do different types of crops, it will be grow different crops like rice, after their pulses, after vegetables. So I already told pulses has that quality, they will some bacteria like rhizobium will be take shelter in the roots of the pulses, and they will convert this nitrogen, gaseous nitrogen, into the absorbable nitrogen. So like that way it will give help to the plant, and it will help to the soil's fertility. So like that way they'll help each other. So with this chapter finished. I hope you all understand. Again I am telling, don't upload your classwork on the WhatsApp group. Neatly you should write how I am giving in the PDF format and keep with you. If you have any doubt in understanding, you can ask through the group. So this class notes I will send you through the PDF. Neatly you should copy down. Thank you, children.